joined the squad. The Zeppa, the KO on the Zeppa.
Yeah.
These guys are so familiar with this composition, so definitely should be an exciting one, and Pistol is already underway.
They've danced this dance before. They know how to deal, well, they know how to use KO. I don't know if they know how to deal with it quite yet, but we are about to find out. Cloud9 leaning towards A. You've got a little bit of Astra util and the KJ util to work through as well as the fight ensues across mid. Vanity somehow goes through that without taking a lick of damage.
Not a lick of damage indeed. I was just singing in my head, turn around, and right then he turned around and does take some damage. Zeppa, he was able to get a little bit of this A heaven control. You saw the paint shells go out, but Vanity, that is good info. This paint shell should hurt a little bit, and he gets taken out by Durka.
Yes, it hurt more than a little bit. Oh, no!
My God!
My
Magnum!
goodness. Zeppa, delete the bots. Zeta getting the spike down. They still managed to do that. The thing is, for Fnatic, their guys are so weak, right? Like, they're battered and tattered.
They are battered and tattered. Durka just barely caught a glimpse of Leaf going right into there. Mitch, that turret should allow him to have some sort of decent post plant, but Zeta, he's all alone here. 2 versus 4. The retake is in motion.
Persistent little robot, isn't it?
A little bit.
Just refuses to go away. You talked about the retake being in motion. Mitch swings out. The flash was in their face, and it did not matter. Fnatic Magnum get 3 to close up the round, and he gets the defuse. Excellent start for Fnatic.
Excellent indeed. And yeah, you know, now all I can think of.
Durka with the judge. Keep an eye on that. First it was the Roomba. Can he have the same success with that judge? I also like this from Cloud9. They bought up.
Yes, sir. Love that. They got the spike down. They've got plenty of money in the bank. Durka, you mentioned it. The judge is on his back, and Leaf is going to run right into it.
Oh, no. Durka with 2. Leaf and Zeppa just get ripped to shreds. And here's the thing we were just talking about, Potter. They bought up. Yeah. Right? The investment, they just burned money.
Not to mention, man, that is message received, right? I mean, because the judge, that's like almost a slap in the face for Vanity. Right away, message received for Fnatic. Cloud9, they're just going to slow things down. They've just got the Spectres on their back. At this point, they want to try to somehow, some way get themselves back into the round. But Durka, he's still standing his ground.
Not again, right? Surely not.
Got 2 flashes on Zeta here, though.
Do you expect him to be here? The gravity well.
Oh, they expect it.
Oh, they expect everything at him. You ain't going nowhere, Durka.
Oh,
he isn't able to get the 3rd. Zeta swings around and is able to get 2 of his own. This is a big round again. Left. Remember, Cloud9 invested. They've got to walk away with this here, but Boaster once again extinguishing the monkey business and the tomfoolery. Coming out from Cloud9, Fnatic sitting comfy. Mitch has the spike. A little tap, a little swing around, a little ring around.
They do not want to deal with Durka's judge again.
No, I don't know that anyone wants to deal with anybody's judge at any given point. And the case is no different for Cloud9, but my goodness, they're going to get a chance at it again. And if Roomba doesn't spot him, okay, he's been spotted. They swing around. Now they know the judge is there. You got to keep your distance. And the frenzy cleans it up.
Zeta popped his breach ultimate. You can see Doma, he just gets unstunned, is able to recover and take out Leaf, but that's the B site gone. Beautiful stuff for Cloud9, so decisive. They will get the spike down. And Mystic, if he doesn't check below him, man, he's gonna get taken out.
Vanity with a judge of his own. There it is. Gives it right back. Cloud9.
50 rounds, you know, you don't care whether you die in the round or not. You don't have, whoa, Durka!
What have we just seen? Durka! The guy just like blows up into somebody's face, gets the kill, then drops the showstopper. Space taken away, damage done. Fnatic sitting so well here as Durka just full sends Potter.
And he got away, Doug. And he got away. He was almost in the spawn of Cloud9. He takes out Zeppa and he repositions himself. Leaf even taking a little bit of damage. Now Durka's only got the Spectre on his back, but this is a beautiful start for Fnatic.
Right there.
Oh, Boaster's about to pop out of that smoke.
What a flash.
More than he
What
for
a
an
flash.
excellent flash. You're absolutely right. Boaster swings out, takes care of Zeta, and then Fnatic back up, right? They shore up to be able to fight this from a much more comfortable position. Boaster sitting in the gravity well, no problems. You see the chaining of utility as well. Buys time.
Yes, sir. And that knife just gave Fnatic all the information that they wanted.
30
all
seconds
3
left.
members of Cloud9 have been spotted now. That info is certainly on Fnatic's side. And for now, Cloud9, I mean, at this point, they've got to get some incredible shots off here, Doug.
And surely Fnatic, you're understanding, you still have all that util towards A from KJ, so you kind of know the hit is towards B, given how much time's left in the round, given that things haven't been hit yet. And that's why you see Doma and Boast are still playing backside. Doma takes care of Leaf, but the spike does go down, so it's a big step. Mitch not able to upgrade the weapon, just out of reach.
Oh.
There it is. Vanity provides a little bit of cover.
Oh,
how
my.
has he done that? He gets a second. A 1v1 through all of this. Mitch creeping his way around. He's only got 8 armor to his name. Spike ticking down as Magnum is so healthy, and he's got a judge. A judge versus Spectre. Mitch might have gotten the timing just right. No, Alarm Bot gives him away. Magnum on the tap. It looks like he's going to try to get it to half. And then how does he approach this? Mitch waiting. Footsteps everywhere. Magnum on the tap. The judge is there, and he lands the shots. And he gets to
plant the spike, and it comes down to a 1 versus 1, Doug. That is too close.
A 1 versus 1 with a judge.
Yeah.
No less. I'm really scared about what our rank games are going to look like if stuff like this continues.
Need that back.
Look at Boaster. He's going in.
He is. And he manages to go right back out. Stays alive. He took a little bit of damage. Vanity did as well. A gentleman's agreement.
Trade for trade.
Yeah. Poke around a little bit. Okay, we're done here.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
We know they like to say hello to each other often.
You are divided.
And look at Leaf. Just on the other side is Magnum, and just so patient. And another judge, of course it is.
See a Cosmic Divide come out. I don't believe this is how they want to play this out. They haven't fully committed to it. And the thing is, it's a game of chicken right now, right? Like, who's going to move first? Who's going to give up the space first? They are rotating back towards A.
You should run.
The lockdown comes out. Magnum's not moving. The crazy son of a gun. He's not moving. That flash is going to give him away. Judge not doing anything. But
30 seconds left.
Just outside of the lockdown. They make their way onto the site. 25 seconds left to the round, and they try to get the spike down. Mitch with the things we all expected to say as Mitch gets a second with that bad boy Zeppa. Getting two.
These guys to get the spike down, play the post, and that A heaven control, the A ramp control in the post, it's just so damn strong for the attackers.
Fnatic with nothing but pistols to their name. No armor to speak about.
Squad up. All of Fnatic.
That's the only thing you can do.
Sticking together, yeah.
And for Cloud9, you can see how cautiously they want to play this out. There's no telling what's on the other side of corners. You swing around, you get a shorty to the face or something of the such, and that's a bad day. So they play things out a bit more slowly, a bit more carefully as I say that. Zeppa, he should get plenty of info, right? You hear the flash, understanding there's somebody possibly pushing around the Astro Smoke as well. Mystic has to back up. How is he still alive? He manages to get away.
A little fade away with the paint shells. Does a little bit of damage, but you're right, he does get pushed off. Backup is here. Vanity is happy to find himself 2 there. Everyone loves the ecos.
Spike planted.
And during this time, Leaf, he's found himself a little bit of a more aggressive position. Now the Fnatic guys, they're gonna want to die here in the round. They definitely have nothing to save. No reason to fool around. Doma's already got his ult. Nice little ego stroke though.
Yeah.
You know, let's see some headshots.
Yeah, we get a couple kills, a little confidence kills. Feel good about things. Maybe a little teabag at the end if you get a couple kills, right?
Of course.
Make you think about things. But that might be all that Doma gets. And we were actually just talking about potentially not saving here. I don't know that Doma's going to get a shot at anything.
Yeah, he's just going to try to force it now, force the issue, die to the spike, at least at the very...
Zeppa has the showstopper. And he may set up something. If you're able to create enough room, potentially showstopper your way into heaven. But nothing doing quite yet. You see Roomba, unfortunate casualty of the battle that's ensuing. But yeah, I mean, Cloud9, they have a couple of tools at their disposal, but they don't pull the trigger quite yet.
Yeah, things have really slowed down. Just a straight up default coming into this round. Not a lot of noise towards mid here for Cloud9, but they're okay with that. They're just going to make sure that no A main pushes or B main pushes are going to happen. They're going to revisit mid here right after that. And this is a solid default for Cloud9 so far.
Now, the the thing is, if Vanity goes forward, there's a good chance Durka makes him pay for it. He's got that op just looking down towards A main, right? You see him back towards screens. And Vanity's still just kind of waiting it out. They have taken Cloud9, have a good bit of space mid. They could potentially work their way into ropes where they have a couple of the remaining members towards A. There it is. Durka swings out, not able to land the shots. You're right. Oh, he doesn't miss twice. You can't play with fire that many times if Durka's on the other side. I like that. Fancy footwork to stay alive from the nade, but you can't dodge that. Zeppa cleans him up. Zeta looking to get the spike down, should be able to do so. Fnatic's defenses, the reinforcements are still on the other side of the map, so Cloud9 should be able to, in theory, assume cozy positions. Try to hold this thing. Cosmic Divide coming out. Mitch waiting to see if anyone's going to push him. He's going to get a shot at it. There he goes. Hits another one. He's been so good up until this point with that up, but doesn't get a shot onto Doma as Doma sucker punches him.
Sucker punch, the Killjoy ultimate does go down. Zeta feels the need to have to push forward, and Magnum, such a beautiful play, just protecting his ultimate there. He knows Cloud9 are going to funnel through that choke point. He defends it well, and that's despite when they have the proper ultimates to be able to combo together. And this should be the round where Fnatic, they want to be able to have a little bit of cushion on this defense. They want to string some rounds together, potentially win this economy war. Cloud9, they're just going to slow it down once again.
Yeah, they've been very patient in their approaches up until this point. You've got Zeta with the Rolling Thunder. So we can expect once they feel good that there's a good chance it's an explosive hit onto a site. But you look across the minimap and you see they're pretty spread out right now, right? Like you've got the line of scrimmage, if you will, that they've set. Excellent shot out from Mitch to clean things up towards B. See how Fnatic respond. Yeah, they don't really rotate. They don't move.
Yeah, and that's the operator on the back of Mitch again for the second time on the attack side, and this time he finds an opening towards B. And we've seen Boaster doing that jump spot constantly, so that's a nice read coming out here for Cloud9 to open things up. This Killjoy ultimate, it might create some sort of rotations, but because his Viper ultimate is up in mid, it should allow these Fnatic guys to feel pretty confident in their defense.
Yeah, you see they don't move very much at all. You've got Doma who's working his way forward towards the ult, but slight miss, busted knees. They get onto the site though, onto A, they get the spike down. Mitch has been cleaned up, Magnum creeping his way forward, spots Vanity, not able to land the shots. He's still very healthy. But now it's on Fnatic with an op in the hands of Durka to take this bad boy back. We'll see if Durka's able to do anything with it. Vanity patiently waiting on the other side. He's not going to have a ton of info to work with. He's just going to have to roll at the right time. The Rolling Thunder right into his lap, but Vanity gets caught up on it as well. Not able to land the second kill as Magnum cleans him up. Zeta does, though, as Durka's out leaf, anchoring the site. Only able to take one with him. Zeta, the 1v1. Magnum on the tap, no armor, and a ton of utility. I mean, utility for days. Magnum gets it to half, swings around.
Cloud9 to steal another one.
Fnatic pushed back instantly off of the utility from Zeta. You saw they wanted to push forward. The fault line comes out. Mitch swings around, able to get two. Excellent start to the round from Cloud9 as a third drops. Mitch is on one right now.
He's going in there, man. He's going in. He is not shy right now. Zeppa, he might have gotten some sort of a sound cue. I'm not sure. It looks like Sky has no idea, actually. So this Magnum flank might be juicy. He's got the Frenzy on his back. Oh, a free upgrade. There it is.
Got an upgrade, and you have a judge. Zeta looking to get the spike down. You had an upgrade. All that's left is Mystic with 52 HP. A long distance fight
with a judge.
With a close range weapon. Exactly what you want to be dealing with.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely. And for Fnatic, I mean for Cloud9 rather, they definitely are not going to want to give Mystic any sort of shenanigans here.
Yeah, why would you, right? Like, don't
flirt completely. And that was Fnatic's game on Icebox, right? They were so slow. They were always flanking and making those retakes look easy. This time, Cloud9, it's not so wild. They've slowed it down. They're defaulting well. They're finding a good pace on this attack.
And they're turning up the pace right now as the Cosmic Divide comes through the Seekers as well. Durka throws the brakes on that bad boy, at least for now. As Zeppa drops, you hear the Showstopper comes out. Durka, nothing doing. Vanity, though. Vanity gets two. The satchel right in front. Nothing doing, though. You see that flank, though. The spike, they're going to flip the map. Yeah, they're out.
Oh, but Magnum, this timing.
Uh-oh.
Because the spike is on Zeta, he's a little bit behind. He gets the one. Differently on the defense. Mitch, he's also good for it. The operator back onto his back again. He was good for the opening kill onto Boaster, but the angle here for Boaster is a little bit different this time.
Mitch, a couple jumps. See if there's any warning shots. You're not going to get it from that angle. You got Boaster working his way into his own smoke. The sound is there, the flash, but he doesn't get anything. Great setup by Cloud9, and now Mitch tries again. This time does it. The blast pack across, but you don't check your 50. Doma's got a world to hurt in front of him, but Durka's name gets 2. Mitch with the op. Finding another one. You see the lockdown coming through as well. A 2v2 for the site. Cloud9 look to get the spike down and should be able to succeed. Leaf, you grab. Leaf, you mad lad, you crazy son of a gun. Oh no, nothing! Magnum gets him. It's all onto Mitch.
It's not planted for Mitch either. Hopefully, I didn't see whether he placed a molly on the spike or not. I don't think he did. Oh, that's huge. 1 versus 1. Now it's all down to Mystic, and he gets taken out. Mystic, what a shot onto Mitch. This was incredible. 2 versus 2. It came down all down to the Killjoy ultimates, utilizing his agent, having that sort of stopping power, and yeah, all 5 members. This is it. They're hitting the site really fast, but Durka, he misses an easy shot. That paint shells, it might do a lot of damage, but Cloud9, they've got the site.
Oh, what?
Through the smoke.
Someone check him, PC. Magnum gets it as well.
Planted.
Only 3 left on the side of Cloud9. Yeah, they get the spike down. But what else do they have? Look at how Fnatic are working their way around, right? Like a boa constrictor suffocating out your prey. That's exactly what they're doing. Zeppa gets a flash. Oh my God! Whoa. Okay, Vanity. My goodness. I might have walked off the set. That might have been it.
He was here. We're on split. Things have changed. Cloud9 are going to be on the defensive side, and Doug, you were pointing it out before this round started. All 5 members of Fnatic, they are very much grouped together here.
I'm very excited to see how they play through Doma's utility, right? On the KO, the initiator, likes to go fast, likes to make things happen, create some space for his team. You got that Viper default wall that creates some space. They work towards A.
Look at this flank. I mean, Cloud9, they are so aggressive. They just fully cleared out B. They've already got mid control. They're going through the ropes, and Mitch is on the big flank already. Mystic, he sniffed this out, though. He's very much aware that this is a possibility, and the crosshair placement is good.
Not able to land the kills, but you see them start to funnel out. As Fnatic really just kind of rip Cloud9 to shreds. Right? Like, look at how weak Mitch is. Leaf is the only healthy one left, and my man's understood the assignment and delivered in every way possible. You see now Fnatic, previous round, all over A. This time, all over B, right? And it may be a very similar play as far as things go. You see Cloud9, this time they didn't buy, they didn't invest, they're just rocking with pistols. And Fnatic are going to get into B for free.
Yeah, Durka, he's just flying by, double satcheling into the site. That's a lot of information, and as we can see on the minimap, there's no Cloud9 members towards here. They took a gamble, they stacked towards A. All good though. I mean, Leaf, he's got a frenzy, and you know, the jellies are quite strong. That's exactly what Cloud9 are going to need to be able to have a solid defense here. I think him and Mitch and even the Breach ult. I mean, bring it all on the board. We'll see what kind of frags these guys are going to get.
It's a brutal setup from Fnatic, man. Like, I don't know that you easily find a way into anything. You just kind of have to throw everything in the kitchen sink at them.
Yeah.
And then even then, I mean, you've got the Viper wall, right? To deny vision, to deny knowledge of what's happening back there. They have to invest utility to work their way through it, and then you still don't know what's on the other side. And to top it off of all of that, you've got Mystic, who's cozily making his way around.
Paint shells to give him some space, give him some room. So definitely for him as the sole responsible player defending this mid area, we're going to see if he's able to find some rhythm for himself.
Mitch doesn't have an op this time, but what he does have is a turret that plays contact just like that. Then Mitch swings around. It was a beautiful setup, and he didn't get hit by the knife, so he was able to make that play happen. Yes, precise gunplay is what we saw just there, but Cloud9 still sitting okay. Mitch drops, but Zeta has shown up. He's arrived at just the right time. See, we've got Boaster close to the Cosmic Divide. But that's, I mean, that's really the
Recovering
only
it. Taking
ultimate.
that back.
Oh,
Leave that
and
back.
Mitch. We'll see how they play this out. You see Leaf just invested the Trailblazer to clear out ramp. Nobody's home. It's a quiet start to the round.
Yeah, Fnatic are really taking their time here. They want to make Leaf go sniffing. If you've watched enough Cloud9 VODs, you know that Cloud9, they love to play aggressive.
Passing it.
He gets
Fnatic-
antsy.
Yeah, a little bit. So a good read for Fnatic here. Now they're going to get this ropes control. This should allow them to have a better mid-round, be able to react and maybe seesaw back and forth towards B Heaven while they have this A Heaven control. Interesting crossfire here for Sky and Astra towards A Heaven, both together. It will be Leaf that gains that contact, baiting for Vanity.
Well, and the thing is, Vanity has that judge, right? So he can play this tight angle, and they're just throwing everything they have. Oh, Leaf!
pinch!
What? Whirling dervish of
No.
aim! That just goes down there as Fnatic are able to get the openers onto the site that they need, and they're not done quite yet. In fact, they want more. But Zeppa, what can you do to stop it? Mystic gets a spike down.
Spike
At least
planted.
now he does. And Fnatic sitting so cozy here. Cloud9 severely outnumbered, severely outgunned. Have to figure out how they're going to take this site back with no armor on Zeppa and only 10 on the side of mid. You're up in heaven. You're going to have to work your way either out through window, maybe wrap your way around through the defender spawn, or work your way down ramps. And every single one of those are covered, as you can tell by the setup that Fnatic have. Potter, they're getting out.
Yeah, they're tuck and tail. They're getting the heck out of dodge here, and that was fantastic for Fnatic. So decisive, right? I mean, we talked about the fact that they slowed this round entirely. They hardly peeked mid. They hardly expended any utility. And in turn, just inherently with how the map works out and plays out, they got mid control just from sheer patience alone. They're broke.
Yeah, exactly. They
broke.
only have 2 rifles. Vanity and Leaf don't bring any armor into this round. And Fnatic dial it up again, right? They can ramp. They're continuing to work their way forward. You saw, was that Zeppa? Zeppa had to get the heck out.
Yeah, that's really good utility, though. And yeah, it's just a scrappy buy for Cloud9. You see, they just want to make something happen for themselves. And although Durka does get taken out, Fnatic, they should be well awares of what a weak buy Cloud9 have. The confidence should start booming. Good flash for Doma. It doesn't catch anyone, but hey, they get into the site.
Yeah, and that's having the wherewithal to understand, right? Like, we know Cloud9, we know they don't have much as far as buy goes. There's a real good chance that there's...
Joy ultimate is on. Leaf is 1 away. This should, look, if this isn't going to let Cloud9 get some rounds on the board and start stringing some consecutive rounds, it's going to be tough for the rest of this game.
Fnatic, all sorts of personnel. By B, you've got Mystic laying outside, making sure there's nobody
Durka's
flanking around.
going.
You see the no command. Durka swings around, trying to fight through the smoke. Oh, close! Vanity cleans him up. And they still haven't fully established control of the site. Zeppa hasn't been dealt with, and you're going to have to get through him if you want to pop a squad here. No! Leaf cleans things up.
Very slow round, because those were the rounds that we saw Fnatic having the most success, is those really slow, drawn out defaults where they get that eventual mid ropes control.
And so far, you're right. Right? Like, slow round. You see Fnatic, now they're working the way at mid. You've got Roomba clearing the way as well.
Need that back.
Now they have mid control and they have options, right? You see, you've got Magnum over by A, you've got Mystic by B, and you have mid control. You can really go any which way you want here. Presumably B because the spike's that way, but you can easily flip back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once you just start shoving and pushing the defenders back, slowly but surely, you push them away from the barriers. You start slowly getting that map control. It starts opening up doors for you, just making the options bigger and better. And Vanity, he took notes from last half. He said, Durka, I'm the king of the judge. I brought this to land first. He's got the good angle. Durka gets taken out. Vanity with the judge close. He's blind, though.
Spams into the flash. You see the Rolling Thunder from Zeta 2 went out into Garage to buy time. The
30 seconds
Seekers invested from Leaf. There's not a whole lot of time. They're going to have to double down onto the site, Potter, and they haven't gotten enough. They don't have enough to work with here. This is going to be very difficult for Fnatic. You've got
Oh, the fault
Doma
line.
with no HP. Zeta able to get one. Swings out. Magnum drops. 13 seconds left. They've got to go, and they've got to go now. And Cloud9 do not give up a single inch, as they should be able to secure the round. Boaster tries to save the rifle and should do so. Excellent response from Cloud9.
Good stuff. Surprised to see them investing ultimates into this one. We'll see though. Again, they're just spread out. You can see it on the mini map. They're spread out and they're waiting for a deep. Oh no, I take that back. This was a misdirection. Mystic started towards B main, dropped his wall, and they're making it look like they're going to go for mid control now, but all 5 members of Fnatic are grouped up. They're all outside A main. And again, the decisive hits. This is what Fnatic loves.
If it ain't broke. Can they find success here again in a really maybe not desperately needed, but certainly a needed moment? Durka manages to work his way forward into heaven. They clear out the alarm bot as well. All of the utility that was littered was there, but they haven't taken care of the members of Cloud9. Zep, a showstopper, not connecting, but it buys time and it buys space for Leaf to show up and clean up Doma as well. The spike is down in no man's land. Cloud9 are surrounding it, and Fnatic are going to have to get through everything that's before them before they can do
ground. He held that A site hit off. And that was a solid round for Cloud9 here.
And they're going to go through all of that utility again, right?
More,
Look at that, Durka.
Durka's already in spawn.
Yeah, he's got that showstopper, but he's not going to get a chance at anything. Right, like he's made his way across, but that's it. Nobody's been able to follow up. He's taken some damage. Yeah, Magnum now able to take care of Mitch, who's peeking top ramps. But that's it. Now the team follows up. They drop the Viper's Pit as well. I like this setup on it.
Yeah, will those paint shells get the kill? No, it wasn't. It was too deep. Doma is in a perfect position here. Magnum's gonna swing on that contact, but Zeppa's so high in the sky. Magnum at Cloud9, they know he's here. Vanity takes out Durka. And look, Magnum, he still has the Killjoy ultimate. He might have to use it in this post plant, but he gets taken out.
Yeah, I never had a chance at it. Mystic in the 1v3, makes that a 1v2.
Oh!
Things are getting spicy.
They are getting spicy. The Viper's Pit is not on Mystic's side there.
That they've worked out there, but that's been it.
Yeah, that's pretty much been it. And I don't know that we've seen Fnatic really pressuring towards B Heaven either. So that might be the next layer that they need in order to have some breathing room in that B main. Vanity does get taken out, and that's Spectre. This is a scrappy buy for Fnatic. They should be able to recover. I mean, Magnum is barely breathing at this point, but
he's still alive, but he's barely breathing.
Yeah.
Still thinking about how they want to approach this round, and things starting off very well. Zeta's going to get pushed back. You see the lockdown comes out, create some space, but Leaf should be able to tuck here. He's got enough space in the corner to where he's going to be able to stay alive. Lands the shots as well, preserves his life with a flash in his face. Turn around the approach once again. He gets a second. Mitch is off. The fact that Doma's gotten into a 1v2. All right. How are you going to approach this thing? You've got Vanity and Mitch, as we mentioned with the ops. Vanity's looking into garage, and you've got Mitch playing over towards A. I don't know if they're going to get a shot at anything, and I wonder if you just kind of want to play back, allow your ops to get a chance to maybe grab a pick, potentially 2, because you shouldn't be expecting 2, and then approach the round.
Yeah, you can see that Zeta is setting up Vanity for a deeper angle here. He just cleared the close left for Vanity, so he should have full confidence to hold this ang, and oh my god, he barely just misses. Shooting at Viper's toes. Mystic is going to go into the ramen shop and make his way into mid.
Well, and so here's the thing is, right, like you get that info, oh, okay, Vanity's got an op towards B, we can't go that way, we've got to go towards A. So they're going to go towards A, and guess what? As we mentioned, Mitch is waiting there as well. You've got the Seekers that drop out from Leaf to identify that's exactly where they are. Mitch has to make this bad boy sing. And he's going to get a chance at it, but Zeppa cleans up the first. Zeta does as well. On the second now, they're working their way forward. Freaking lunatic, man. The guy just holds W, and it often works, but that was not
30 seconds
the outcome
left.
he was looking for. And off of that, Fnatic, they get into heaven, but they can rotate back towards B unless Zeta has something to say about it.
He's got the fault line a little bit early. That should create some pressure for Vanity, but he's already just left the site. They're going to let the spike go down potentially. They've still got the flashbang off of Zeta and a flashbang perhaps on Leaf ready.
10
The
seconds
spike
left.
is going to... They have plenty of time. The spike will go down.
Magnum pushing forward. Understanding Vanity's back there. Vanity's able to clean him up. Doma left alone. Doma 1, Doma 2. Doma not able to get the third. As Zeta cleans him up, gets to defuse. Cloud9 take the lead. They get to map point, potentially looking to extend this series.
Oh,
7, and it's a done deal. It's a wrap. It breaks the internet.
this aggression.
Zeppa only able to get one. Mitch opping across mid. Only one operator in the fold this time. You see that same Viper's wall from Fnatic towards B, but they're not playing that way.
Yeah, and Leaf definitely heard Magnum shooting that alarm bot, and you can see most of Fnatic are coming back to meet up with Magnum. And Leaf, he's got the backup of Mitch. That operator's got that long line of sight. Hopefully Viper Mystic has a lineup for this operator. There it is. The smoke will go down.
And the turret played contact, got them some info that they have lost Heaven at this point, and they have to be really careful about what could be wrapping around them. That's why you see Mitch holding that angle. The null commando! A bit of an early fire. Leaf, backside, able to take care of Doma. Leaf gets a second. The guy hasn't moved an inch. But Magnum from up top, not